Hello and welcome F1 race fans. We are here live with LSR round 4 of the Group 1 Championship here at the Paul Ricard circuit here in France for the French GP. Again, LSR round 4, Group 1 round 4 in France. Looking at the Alpine of Sequit right now, letting somebody pass. He's already set in second place with a 129.932. Pretty sure he's pulling in an in-lap at the moment. But we've got 16 drivers. Zayek is already retired from the session. He may have a grid penalty when it comes to qualifying for this round here. Husky 13 in 5th place at the moment in that Alfa Romeo. Still maybe putting in another lap on those medium tires. So maybe doing 2 out laps as he is rounding the long right-hander there. Of turns 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 coming around now. Very interesting braking zone before he finishes up this lap with these 2 really weird braking points into those left-handers. Looking at Formula Jonah in the McLaren, he is in the pits with a 131.567, and we've got about half the grid that is yet to put in a lap here. So still really, really early here in qualifying for LSR round 4 at the Paul Ricard circuit for the French GP here. Got to see a couple of the drivers. Botham just put in a 128.892. He's already leading the pack when it comes to the Drivers' Championship. Here for Group 1. Him. Secret, obviously, we already know is a fast driver, but out on track right now, we do have Kruner in that Ferrari. We'll ride on board with him as he is rounding one of those last few corners here, coming into 11, 12, and 13 as well. Just before the pit entry, did he go off too wide? Doesn't look like he invalidated that one, so he used as much of the track as possible into the penultimate turn here before taking that really hard right-hander. Get on the gas. The start-finish line has been moved a little bit forward in this game. So it used to be about right there, and then it just got moved a little bit more. He moves up to 11th place, so that's not in the top 10. But all those medium compound tires, I think he kind of held off there just a little bit. We're still looking for Breakfast King, Zudi, Bamboo Vegas, and Not Sir Vapor to put in a lap. A couple of them still in the pits. Got a couple guys up in the top 10 still on out laps, and a few more in the pit lane as well, and a couple people coming in. So about 10 minutes, I'd say 8 minutes left in qualifying if we add those 3 minutes for the last drivers that want to get out there in time. Qualifying, sorry we started the broadcast just a little bit late. Do apologize for that, all you LSR F1 fans out there. We will be getting to it in just a little bit as we wrap up qualifying here. Still a few minutes left. Bop. Right now, controlling everything in that Aston Martin with a 128.892. But we are on board with Kruner right now, who's trying to put in a really good lap in that Ferrari. A little bit of the rear end stepping out there on those medium compound tires. It's always going to be difficult, but then coming into the pit. So abandoning that lap, and hopefully he can change some tires and get back out there. Who else do we have on there? Bamboo Vegas in the other Ferrari. Looks like he's abandoning that lap. Formula Jonah in the McLaren. He's gotten out of the way for him. We're out on board with Formula Jonah at the moment in that McLaren. Just coming down one of the final straights here. Very interesting section. That big hard left, right, and then medium left-hander to get back on the gas. No DSR zone here. So slipstreams will be available for them, but then that really, really fast right-hander, and then the long braking zone into turn, I think that's 11, 12. And another weird braking zone, late apex through turns 13. And then 14 heading into the pit lane, another late apex, and then can he not lock up? Yep, and get on the power as soon as possible. Open that DRS. Yeah, conserve a little bit of ERS there early in the lap as much as you can because you're going to run out. But he moves up to 6th place there. Formula Joan it is. We see 8,000 RPM, I believe it was, coming out of the pit lanes. Anybody else getting ready to put in a lap? Not Sir Vapor in that Mercedes as he's coming around through turns 3 and 4 now. Oh, big braking zone into turn 5. Another hard right-hander just off the gas. Lift off just a little bit. Back on the power to get through turns 5 and 6 straight on it. Open that DRS and we head down to turns 6 and 7. This is going to be a great passing zone. Overtaking zone. There's a yellow flag up ahead. It does look like. I don't know if that's just a driver going slow. Using a little bit of the curb could be dangerous here, depending on what your strategy is and how you've got the tires set up. Hugging that left side of the line, using as much of the track as possible. Want to take that right-hander at full throttle, and then just the downshifting zone. Pretty much lift off the throttle and downshift, downshift, downshift as we go through the long right-handers, and it looks like he's abandoned this lap. Maybe he just wants to get on one last final approach here. Make sure he gets to the line before he starts his final lap here. But at the moment, we've got Botham in the Aston Martin sitting in 1st place. We've got Mango in 2nd, Sequid, his teammate, in 3rd. Ickle Bickle, never seen him before, but looks like he's in the AlphaTauri with 8,000 RPM. Sitting in 6th place at the moment. More games. Husky in the Alfa Romeo is sitting in 8th at the moment. We do have RS Pro Striker in the Williams. He's in 9th at the moment. And Bamboo Vegas in that Ferrari is sitting in 10th. We'll see if any of these outlaps can complete themselves over the next few seconds here before we really get on. Xiaomi in the Williams. Oh, almost pulling a little bit of the rear end out as he approaches turns 6, 7, and 8 here. Down one of the back straights. DRS is open. Find his right braking zone and use it as much of the track as possible. Pretty good through there. We'll see how he finishes up this lap coming into the final sector. Sector 3 here, using as much of the track as possible. And then left it full throttle, went deep, but then, yeah, brought it right back. So, well done by Xiaomi there. Is he going to be able to make the apex? Yeah, right, looking for that yellow cone. And then come out pretty much right there on the barge board. And then, yeah, slowing it down and making the apex at the same time. Braking and turning, these guys are doing a great job at the moment. We'll see what Xiaomi's time looks like. That's 128, 129, 130. 139.18 doesn't move him up at all, so unfortunate to see that for Xiaomi. He's out of the top 10 at the moment. I don't think he'll be able to put in another lap, but he will have choice of tires at the moment. We still have Husky. Who else is getting ready to finish a lap? Looks like Sequid right now will be the next one. I think he purpled the 2nd sector here as he is coming around here. Through turns 13, 14. Sorry if I get them wrong. Ran a little bit off track, and that was an invalidation, so he's not going to be able to improve on his time here at the last turn. He's got a Ferrari behind him of Kruder, who really hasn't set a time yet. He did a 146.317. We'll see as he crosses the line. Can he improve on that time and maybe put it in the top 10? It doesn't look like it. He did a 131.1. Lots of people coming into the pits. They're not going to have time to go back out. So it's going to be interesting to see here. I think this is going to be our final standings here. I don't see Zudi out there. Oh, nope. Zudi is crossing the line, but it looks like he invalidated his lap. So just trying to see what he can do. And then we got Xiaomi again. He's already finished. Breakfast King is on an outlap. Can he get in time? I'm not quite sure. It looks to me like this is going to be the final run here for the qualifying session here for LSR round 4. Yeah, I think that's going to do it here for qualifying for LSR Round 4 here at the France GP at the Paul Ricard circuit. We do have Breakfast King. He's still doing an out lap. It says on track, and maybe he's going to have time to put it in, but I don't think so. As soon as he crosses the line, which he should have already, hopefully the lobby is not glitched. And we're going to have this issue where somebody can keep going around and around and around. I have seen that happen before, so hopefully we don't continue this long-going process. We are still stuck with 1 second left, and I think as soon as he comes around again, that will do it. Well, it appears that the stream is still up, and we did get running here for LSR Round 4. Just waiting for everything to get underway. We're still sorting some things out as the lobby. We start the formation lap. I think we are good to go. As we see EDA Botham in first place at the moment, followed by Mango in that Alpine with RS Pro Striker and the Red Bull Sequid behind them in fourth place in the Alpine. Then we've got Ickle Bickle at 8,000 RPM Looks like they're in the Alpha Tauri. And Formula Jonah, who has just left the session, in 7th place in McLaren. More games. He was just disqualified in the Red Bull. Rambo Vegas in the Ferrari sitting 9th. Husky in the Alfa Romeo. Looks like a couple people are leaving the session, so just trying to figure out what's going on here. I want to know if we're gonna restart the lobby here in just a second. Alrighty, so bear with us for just a moment here. We are, I think, resetting the lobby. Alright, it does look like we are going to reset the lobby. I do apologize. And this has nothing to do with any of the racers here involved. I think if we really want to... every racer here involved, all 16 drivers, will be victims. We would think that the antagonist here would be Codemasters. And let's face it, EA, who has bought that and is now running the servers. So, I mean, it's very unfortunate, and, you know, we've seen this happen, though. It's nothing that we're not accustomed to. So, let's go ahead and try to restart this lobby. We'll probably restart the stream at the same time, and we'll go from there. So, I do apologize to everyone watching at home. And we will get right back into this in just a little bit.